face pale, my clothes soaked, a concussion on my head, and both my lungs full of water. Breathless. This is how I was on January 1st, 12:03 p.m., floating face down in the Morgan's family room when the police found my body.
Well, I think I've gone too far. This story actually begins when a very sweet boy is born in a very small town in the United Kingdom. Well, here begins the story of Emil Donovan. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about the boy's unfortunate present. He's now a teenager who, after suffering a terrible accident, remains immobile from the neck down. It is a mystery if the crash was accidental, caused, or who did it.
Hey Bowie, how are you? When I get back, we lay down and we watch Stranger Things new episodes or favorite movie for you remember about some, okay? Oh. Okay? Okay, Mom. Bye, Bowie. Be a good boy.
According to this article, what's the secret to true happiness? It claims that you need to have a positive attitude and be peace in yourself. It also says that you need to follow 15 steps to find it.
Excuse?
I said that according to this article.
I know, I hear you, but I found it strange, a total strange would be such a topic for small talk.
Really? I thought all sincere you're supposed to be creative and innovative.
Well, I suppose you're right.
I got that totally yeah.
And if I had to answer your question, I don't really think it's true.
What do you mean? The article. Why?
Yes, the article. I don't really believe that there is no formula or step to find happiness. However, I believe that there is no such things as being happy, and it's just a term invented for people to brag about their optimism and how well they are doing, and that others who suffer feel really bad.
Wow, that's crazy and true at the same time. I agree with you.
I get told that a lot.
And another question, even time might be obvious. What brings you here?
Honestly, I don't feel like talking about it. I already come here to talking about it with a man that charges 65 PO. But if you want to know, you might want to. Give me your number.
Oh, I didn't think you were one of those guys. But I actually kind of like to get to know you for like 3 minutes. So, sure, give me your number and I'll call you later.
Okay. 0, 26, 4, 55, 7, 8, 4, 1, 0. Okay. Hey, stranger.
Hi. So, bye.
Bye.
Oh, and I almost forgot. My dad told me to tell you to pass.
Wait? What? Oh my god.
So, Donovan, we've already had 4 meetings and I still haven't received any collaboration from you. Although I have to say that I confirmed what I suspected from the beginning.
Really?
Yes, I do, but I have to prescribe something for you. Since you don't want to talk about yourself right now.
You know, I think it's stupid that you think you know all about me, when in reality, you know nothing.
I know nothing about you. Where do I start? You are just a high school student with average grades. You suffer from depression due to a trauma caused by your parents. So, they decide to get you a therapist just because they want to feel better about themselves. And you are very social on one hand at school. You appear to be very happy and outgoing, but when you are alone, you show your true colors, which is the opposite of what you want to appear. I also precise to you are. Well, I think I have said enough.
Well, here I think I went too far. Honestly, I'm not sure how this part of the story went because I have a fair amount of hatred for this man's daughter. I can only think of the worst.
But that's not the point, Emil. To head somewhere and to show progress in our meeting, you have to put up with me and let me help you.
Good morning.
Morning, Sage.
How are you?
I'm okay. Well, honestly, I kinda slept last night.
Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. But today's a new day, and you better hurry up. By the way, did you do the math homework?
No, I was sorta busy.
Alright. If you want, you can copy from mine.
Yes, please, yes. Okay.
Donovan, move it! We're gonna be late!
Okay, don't stress me out.
Okay, wherever!
Get out!
Who's that?
No, it's James.
You're talking while you're fast asleep as I walk slowly from your house. Back in your room remain the words I wanna say to you but couldn't leave my mouth. Does it come as a surprise?
James was his best friend since they were kids, due to James's mother being the Donovan's family's housekeeper. They grew up being very close, so his parents decided to have James and his mother move into the mansion and, well, live together. When he turned 14, Emil's father asked James to be a bartender for one of his many bars in town. At the same time, the boy was secretly falling in love with Sage, Emil's best friend.
Yes, I do. Who are you talking to?
Huh?
Who were you talking to?
Just Sage.
So you're going to school today?
Give me a second, Sage. What's wrong with you?
Me? No, nothing.
Okay, come on.
Hello!
Hi.
Hello, Sage.
Hi, James.
How are you?
I'm alright. Just a bit stressed for the chem test for Tuesday.
If you want, we can study together.
Actually, I was planning on study with Emil, but it's up to him.
It's fine by me.
In that case, let's do it together, Pim.
Guys, I forgot to do my math homework. I'm sure failing.
Don't worry for it.
Math is last period. You can do it during lunchtime.
Hi. Where did you get that headband from? It looks just like mine back from home.
I didn't buy it. My parents gifted it to me from their last trip.
What a coincidence.
Yeah.
No wonder we're best friends.
By the way, how was your date with Emil?
Get down. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, but you should talk to him in person.
I know, but it's complicated.
I should go to class.
Me too.
Don't be cautious, don't be kind. You committed, I'm your crime. Push my button.
Which one should I put
Anytime you
on?
got your finger on the trigger, but your trigger finger's mine.
I like this one better.
Silver dollar.
Hey,
Hello.
so where are you planning for today?
Do some chores.
What chores? If the only thing we have is the chem test and you're already super smart.
Well, you never know. I always study extra because I tend to get super nervous on tests.
But you always get a 20 on all of them. You know, I mistake you took the part later so you can clear up your mind.
I'm not really sure.
Other phone never hurt anyone. Let's do it.
To be honest, it's not what I thought of when you said you were taking me to a party.
Mom,
What? Come on, where? What's going on?
I explain once we get there.
Get where?
I will see. Will you be my girlfriend?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Are you want my girlfriend? Yes.
I'd like to say he was as romantic as it seemed in my imagination, but Emil wasn't that cheesy type of guy. I wondered if he felt that way at that very moment.
When I wake up, I can't even stay up.
Guys, she's Lily.
Hi.
Hi, Lily.
Hey guys, it's a pleasure to finally meet you. Emil has told me a lot about you guys.
Yeah, he hasn't told me much about you.
I see.
By the way, guys, are you all going?
I think so. I still try to convince my mom.
Yeah, I've been waiting my whole life for this trip.
I'm actually not sure. I haven't mentioned it to my parents.
If you are going, neither I am.
Well, how about you, Rowan? Are you going?
No. Sorry, yes I will.
Come on guys, let's go to that.
Yep.
Well, who you want? So, are you going or not?
Yes I will. Did you not listen to me?
I did, but you did not seem so sure.
Well, the truth is that I'm not going. Right now, my parents aren't going through a good financial run, so it's not possible for me to go. So please don't tell anyone, least of all, Maddie.
Emil proposed to pay for Rowan's trip. At first, she refused to accept, but she ended up saying yes. Although there was one condition, which was to promise Emil that when he needed a favor, she had to cooperate with him.
Baby 그대는 카라멜 마키아토 여전히 내가요 그대 이 달콤해 Baby Baby tonight
on the beach in Hawaii.
At sunset, we all made our way to the hotel. We got separated into different rooms. 3 to 4 girls in one room, and the same for boys. Emil shared a room with James and Will. I share with Sage and Rowan. I waited till the girls fell asleep so I could sneak out with Emil, and when I noticed they did, I immediately left the room. I knocked on the boys' room and Emil opened for me. We left the corridor and headed to the hotel lobby. We were talking for hours and hours until we checked and it was already 1 a.m. The rest of the trip was fun, but at the same time is where I started to lose my trust in Emil.
Hey, Vic, can you help me with this stupid biology homework? I don't really get it. Donovan? Are you deaf or something? I'm asking you for help.
What?
On my homework. Who are you texting?
No one.
What do you mean? Oh, look, give me the phone. Give me the phone, Donovan. Who is no one?
Give me my phone.
Oh, Lisa? Yeah, who's Lisa? Doesn't seem like no one to me. So you're texting a girl and sending her heart emojis, and like you're constantly on the phone now, and you have the audacity to tell me that it's no one?
What's wrong with you? You like acting with a crazy jealousy girlfriend.
Crazy?
What?
Yeah, bye.
It was New Year's Eve, and Sage had thrown a party where she invited several classmates and her best friends. Oh, to emphasize that her family would never agree with this party, so she took advantage of the fact that her parents had to leave to travel to make it.
Hi.
So weird of me. I'm being late.
Very fun.
How are you?
Fine, and you?
Good.
Come on.
We're waiting for you.
Then what is everyone?
Down by the pool?
Ah, do you invite you know who?
Why would I not invite you know who? Like, you are my best friend, but she is also my friend, and it's not my fault that you guys broke like 2 weeks before tonight.
Fine, don't get mad.
I'm not mad, I just want to have a good time.
Okay.
Oh no, Maddie, look who's here.
Yeah, I saw.
I kind of have to go to the bathroom right now, but I don't want to leave you alone.
No, it's fine, you can go.
Okay. Hi, James, have you seen Maddie? I forgot where she was.
I'm not sure. Wait, she upstairs.
Oh, thanks. Wait, you're heading upstairs? Yeah, take this to Maddie. Seems kind of low up there. Okay, I'll take it to her. Maddie,
Hey.
look what I brought you.
Thanks, that was so good to see you.
Yeah.
Guys, come to look the fireworks.
Wanna come?
No, you go.
Okay, I'll be right back. Maddie, come on. Maddie! Maddie, come on! No! Maddie, help! Maddie! Maddie, please! Maddie, come back, please! Maddie, no! Help! Help!
She's dead.
In short, my parents cannot pay the bond, except in a case like this where the rate is very high. Also, I don't think they full trust me because of the situation and because I organized the party behind their backs.
Don't say that. My mom is gonna help you out, and so will I. With my savings, we're gonna get you out of here.
Is Emil conscious yet?
Yes, well, kinda.
What do you mean?
Well, he's conscious, but he can't move anything. Just his eyes. That's how he is. communicating.
Oh my god, he's so much worse than me. You can ask him to help me. I'll see what to do to get myself out of here.
Don't worry about how. I'll get you out of here. I'll take care of it. Mom, how's he doing?
Darling, the accident was really bad. The doctor said he wouldn't be able to move again. It's really bad. And I know you're going through a rough patch too, because of your girlfriend and the fact that you and Emil are like brothers.
Mom,
Yes, sweetie?
can you help me out with something?
Yes, of course. What is it?
This morning, I went to the prison and Sage told me that her parents are not going to pay her bail. So I was wondering if you could help me with that. I know it's a lot to ask, but I'm just saying, if you can't and want to. I know it's a lot to ask. You know what? Forget about it.
No, it's okay. I'll help you, you and your girlfriend.
No, Mom, it's too much.
I've worked my whole life just for you, to give you everything you need. And if you love this girl, I don't see why not. Also, working for this family for more than 15 years has left us a lot of profit.
Well, Matt, I have so much to tell you. Where do I start? Your stupid ex had an accident 3 days after your murder. He's already conscious, although immobile and paralyzed. Our friend group is falling apart. Ah, and of course, the person who made you leave, Sage, is paying for her sins. I never liked her. Wait, you're talking to me? How? You want me to visit your ex-boyfriend? Why? Why? Tell me!
You don't know how thankful I am to you. Thank you.
I'll always help you. You are the most important person, and
I love you.
Hi, Mief.
Emil? Right, how stupid can I be? I know it's odd that I came to visit, but after all, we were friends, right? Blink twice for yes, 3 for no. Right, how could I forget? What was the name of the book we were reading? I can seem to remember. The Black Cat. Did you end up finishing, or you have to listen it by an audio? I'll take that as none of the above. Oh, it's actually here. Okay, now that I think about it, this story has such a similarities with your life. Such a thing you don't notice, because you never finished the book. Spoiler alert, at the story's climax, the main character is about to kill his cat, but for a second time, so he takes an axe, and as soon as he swings a main for the cat, he accidentally kills his wife. And instead of feeling guilty and sorry, he simply hid her body, which made him feel relief and content for himself. If you could talk, you'd probably say something like, what does it have to do with me? But it seems that I have discovered your little secret body. Let me explain. In this story, he's never actually content with his life. It wasn't until he killed his wife and hid her body in the basement walls that he finally had himself a good night's sleep. In this case, you were never mentally stable and never even loved Maddie. I saw how the bike that you brutally crashed in was intact. Not a single scratch. So I thought, what if you're just faking it all? But why? So I got that you killed your girlfriend and framed your best friend for it. Zero guilt. And how did you get the police to believe that Sage killed her? Well, of course, your parents' influence. It was to your advantage to look paralyzed, which is absurd, but at the same time, genius and simple. So people wouldn't jump to conclusions and think it was you. Well, I'm a genius. I knew it, I just knew it. law and order would help in something. This won't hurt, I promise.
You scared me.
So sorry. And Happy New Year.
Thanks.
So, Matt, what's up? You are okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. And why do you need to know?
Oh, I see that you are still mad.
Yeah, you think?
Did we break up, Matt?
Come on, Donovan. Now you're some saint that you know you cheated on me.
Jesus, Maddie, that never happened.
Oh yeah? Just so that you're double-sided. Because it benefits you.
God, Maddie! Do you know what? I can't take your whining anymore.
Whining?
Fine, I admit it. I don't love you. I never love you.
You're out of your mind, Emil.
And you are the same dumbest girlfriend.
Do you think Lisa loves you? Do you think Lisa cares about you? You think you mean anything to her? I know how a girl's mind works. She doesn't care about you.
Jeez, you scared me. Where have you been?
I've been watching the fireworks.
You've been awfully quiet.
Right. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
I am gonna go get a drink.
No, I'll get it for you.
Stop. Thanks. I adore you.
Me too.
Maddie?
Great! After all, you are not as dumb as I recall that you were.
What are you thinking about?
Me? Nothing.
Honestly, at this point, I don't even know what to say. This is where things take a turn.
Rowan told the police that she had witnessed my death. She told authorities that she stayed quiet because she was being threatened by the Sage. The confession was more than enough to lock her up for a while. Days later, everyone got the news on Emil's death, which meant the locking up Sage process made everything so much easier. Faking his death made it easier to run away with Lisa and getting away with everything. They both moved to a beautiful island in Venezuela. I'll tell you myself, he was not okay. Mentally. And apart from depression, Emil had shown psychopathic traits since he was very young, when he killed his beloved cat, Bowie.
How come this is a story about my life, and I end up having to tell a story about the person that ended with it?
It's been 7 months and I still don't get it. How do I make them believe me? James' lawyers, they won't do. I will never be able to be with him, nor in a normal way. Am I going crazy? Wait, Emil was very weird that night. It could be...
Hey,
No,
can I have a call?
it can't be. What do I do?
told you to leave us alone. Dad, we're fine. See you later.
Mel?